Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another day in our life. We are still at my parents' house because we sold our house and we're waiting for our next one to be ready. We've bought it, everything's good to go. It's just not quite ready yet. Mid-September is when it's going to be ready, so hopefully everything's going to work out. But today is going to be interesting. So yesterday we had quite a day, and in the end it resulted in Kaylee having a runny nose and sneezing and all kinds of stuff. She doesn't have fever or anything. So I'm like, you know what, my parents are supposed to have people over here today. I think my mom was gonna go visit my grandma in a couple weeks, all this kind of stuff. So I was like, well, I'm just gonna go get her tested for COVID just to make sure that it's not that. Lo and behold, it came back positive. So Kaylee out there, she's just kind of like a little head cold. It's not even really like, she's sneezing and that's it. Like every once in a while she coughs when she like sniffs like snot back in down through her throat and she coughs it back up, but she's not like typical COVID symptoms, which I think is typical for kids, maybe, I don't know. So anyway, they're all out here. I kind of just let them have like donuts, they're watching TV, they're playing on their tablets and stuff, just to kind of let them like just do whatever. Sorry, that's loud. So anyway, the other two, like Everly just kind of sounds like congested in her sinuses. She's not like, she's sneezing, but she's not really having like any type of like drip or snot or anything like that. And all the adults in the house are vaccinated, but I've been having a lot of like sinus pain and pressure and all kinds of stuff, and my throat's a little scratchy every once in a while. So today I'm gonna go get tested just out of curiosity to see, because I know a lot of people who are getting the vaccine are still coming down with COVID. It's just not like a lot of symptoms, and we're not really sure where we picked it up from. So we went into a rest stop while we were traveling back and forth from Ohio, and that's like really the only other place that we could have gotten it, other than we were around somebody like 2 weeks ago that was vaccinated and then later tested positive, and then somebody they were around tested positive who was also vaccinated, but then my dad went and got tested and was negative, so we don't know. So in turn, we really have no idea where we picked this up from, because we haven't gone anywhere, we haven't done anything, we don't know where this came from, not a clue. Yeah, other than those things, but like those just don't, the dates don't add up, so I don't know. It's so weird. So anyway, here's Kaylee. Hi, KK. How you feeling? Oh, great, thank you. How do you feel? Do you feel okay? She's still acting like herself. Yeah, you're watching Moana. She's still acting like herself. She just, you know, she doesn't like look super great, but she's really just like tired, and she just is sneezing with a little bit of mucus and snot. Yeah. Oh yeah, she could play with hers too. Maddie, I think, has nothing. How are you feeling? You good? Yeah. And Ev just has, when she wakes up, it just sounds like a little bit of sinus congestion, but that's really about it. Love you. Love you. What are you doing, weirdo? So anyway, there is not really any reason for me to get tested other than my own curiosity. I'm just curious if I'm going to show up positive when I've been vaccinated. So I'm going to a place that does like rapid tests on their own, and you have to pay for them. I've kind of chosen not to go to the hospital or not to go to like a medical facility where I can get the free ones done, just so that I'm not like taking up time for people who legitimately need them. I am going to like a lab that they do a 15-minute rapid test, and you stay in your car and everything, and it does cost money to do it, but I feel more comfortable doing it that way because I don't need to go do it, so I don't want to take up space in like a hospital or medical facility to go do that when there's a lot of people out there who need to have those tests done and who need the free tests and all that stuff. I don't want to take up like a rapid test or a free test that somebody else legitimately needs, so I'm going to do it this way. That's also where I took Kaylee, because we really didn't think it was going to show up positive. I didn't want to like take her in, and a lot of times you do like the rapid one, but then you still have to do like the 3-day one. So for those of you that know Kaylee, hi pretty girl, you know she's not the sit down and watch TV kind of kid. She's, you know, what anyone wants to do when they're sick is just kind of lay around, and that's okay, right? We had some orange juice, didn't we? Kaylee, are you hungry? Are you hungry? Well, she doesn't care. You're hungry. I heard that. I saw that head go. Hungry? You hungry?
No.
You want food?
No.
You know what they like? Cheese. They like cheese. They like hot dogs. They like treats. Like going swimming. Chloe, you're so cute. How are you so cute? How are you so cute? And this one had a birthday the other day, didn't you? You just turned 7. If anybody wants to know, Rocky just turned 7 and Chloe turned 10 in June. Getting old, aren't we? We're getting old. Yeah, we are. Getting old. Alright, so we are at the place to be tested, and Danny's here too. Hi. Since Kaylee ended up testing positive, work told him that he had to get a test done. So we're just gonna do this together. This is our first date night.
Yeah, this is the greatest date ever.
This is our date without kids. This is what we get to do in the pandemic. So anyway, it's kind of cool because you come and they just like come to your car and then they take it into the lab and they do all the tests and they come back with your results. So you don't have to leave your car or anything. Made it easy for doing Kaylee, and we're gonna see what happens. What do you think? We really have no idea anymore. We're both vaccinated. We just have no idea what is even going on. So fingers crossed. Hey, you doing okay?
Oh my god, that tickle look, it's still there. I can still feel it.
Feel like she left the Q-tip up there?
Yeah,
make sure
it knows now, that's for sure.
It looks like yours sucked more than mine.
God.
Mine wasn't too bad.
It wasn't bad. It didn't hurt or anything.
The second side was worse.
I feel like oh my god.
When we did it the first time though, didn't they only stick it up one side and just leave it there? They didn't do both.
Shoved it up.
It like went the whole way up here. The very first time we ever had it done, it was like way up. Like,
oh my god, that was a year and a half ago. They just shoved it up there and they had to hold it up there for like 30 seconds. Yeah. And they shoved it way up
now
there.
They like stuck it up and they like swirled it around for like 5 seconds, took it out and put it up the other one. But it was definitely just one side before. And I came here before and I'm pretty sure that's all it was just it stuck up one side and they left it there, which is why it burned so bad. So anyway, now we wait 15 minutes for our results to come back. I guess I can say, what symptoms do you have?
I don't even know anymore.
Right now he has a runny nose and watery eyes. Alrighty. Whoa, hello, focus. Okay. We're back, and it came back negative. So everyone that in our house that has been vaccinated is negative for the virus. The kids all show like mild symptoms of it, and that's about it. It's now super gross and raining outside. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not, but it's gross out there. So we are all showing as negative. Now we don't know if we've previously already had it while we were vaccinated and we didn't have symptoms and now the kids are getting it. We don't know if the kids are getting it now and that we're gonna pick it up later, or if the vaccine is just gonna be totally effective and none of us are gonna have anything at all. So we don't really know, but either way, there's that. So all adults in the house are negative. Kaylee here. Kaylee, hi. How are you? What are you doing? Hey. What are you doing? It sounds like Evie's having a hard time. How you feeling? You doing okay?
Dad.
What are you doing? You're playing with the camera. Are you feeling okay? You're cute. Wow, there's Kaylee. Jump. So overall, you can see she's really not bad at all. It's like mild allergy symptoms for her. The other two just are like sneezing. That's really it. So nothing crazy for the kids, thankfully. It has been a few days since Danny and I got tested. We were all negative. Everyone that's been vaccinated, that's an adult in this house, has been negative so far. However, Ev, she has some medicine in her now, so she's doing okay, but Maddie woke up at about 3:30 this morning, super sick, and she started puking and stuff. She has a really high fever, not really high, but like in the hundreds. And she's up in my parents' room. She fell asleep on their bed. So I kind of wanted to give you guys an update. I'm just gonna keep updating this over time and just make one big vlog about it and see what happens. But Kaylee, she was sick for not even a day and a half, so she's totally fine now. Right, Kay? So it wasn't even like a head cold. It was like bad allergies for about a day, and then just a little bit of sniffles for half a day, and then she was totally fine. So she's usually pretty miserable when she gets any type of cold or sick or anything. It wasn't even as bad as like a normal cold that she would get, so that was kind of interesting, but I'm glad she's fine, and hopefully the other two don't get any worse and things improve. Oh, hello everybody, here we go again. Okay, so as you guys all know, the kids all got the Rona. It wasn't too bad. Kaylee was sick for about a day and a half. Maddie slept for like 2 days straight, and Everly was sick for maybe 5 hours. She woke up sick, took a nap, and then woke up and was fine. She still sounded a little congested and stuff. Danie and I came back negative. Kaylee was positive. Here's Kaylee's, just in case anybody doesn't believe me. Positive, right there. The rest of us have all tested negative, but then today my dad tested positive. So I am back because my throat is super sore, and I took some like decongestant meds, but my sinuses have a lot of pressure and I've been kind of like nasally and stuff. So I'm gonna go get tested, and like we said, we've all been vaccinated, so we're not really expecting the symptoms to be like too severe, but when my dad got tested, I think they gave him some sort of prescription medication, and not that I feel like I need it, because obviously right now talking to you guys, I'm fine. I don't know what the future days, if I am positive, are going to be like, but just in case, it would be nice to have the medication in case I start getting really bad, because I do have 3 kids and I need to take care of them, and I don't want to be down for the count. So okay, let's go and see what happens. I really don't even know at this point. I really don't. It's been what, 3-4 days I think now since I tested and I was negative, and Danny tested and he was negative. So I don't know. Let's see. Oh my goodness, it's time for another update. So, hi. Kaylee obviously feels better. Yesterday I decided to go in because I ended up getting a sinus infection. Yeah. I ended up getting a sinus infection. We weren't sure if it was just from allergies. I had what I thought was really bad allergies, and then I went scuba diving with my dad, and then the next day I got like really, really bad, and I started getting the sinus infection. So I went in yesterday, and of course they retested me, but they refused to treat my sinus infection, and I'm like, regardless of whether I test positive or not, I have a sinus infection, I need treatment. Like, you gotta still treat my symptoms, not just, Kaylee, not just test me and send me out the door. Like, I'm still a person, I still have symptoms, I still need to be treated. And they wouldn't do it, so I had to call in, I had to complain, I had to call my family doctor, finally got medication, and then my test came back positive. So, there we are. Now I'm positive. Danny is also sick about the same rate I am. So he has it now as well. The only one that's in the clear right now is my mom, right? All the rest of us have had it, and it has been a blast. So anyway, I just have the sinus infection stuff. That's really it. I don't have a fever or anything like that, but I get sinus infections all the time because my sinuses suck. So that's kind of where I'm at. Other than that, that's really it. It's like a head cold so far because we're vaccinated and the kids really didn't have much of anything. So yeah, that's kind of the update so far. Okay everyone, I think it's finally time we end this whole video. As you can see, we're in the car. We are finally out of quarantine. We are done. We've defeated this nasty virus. Luckily none of us had like any super bad symptoms or anything like that. We were just like sick with the cold for a couple of days. I did not want to upload this video until we were all healthy and recovered and out of quarantine, so that's why we haven't really been vlogging over the past, you know, couple of weeks and whatnot. We've uploaded some videos from a while ago that I was behind on editing. So what you've just seen in this whole video has been over the course of like 3 weeks or so. We're out of quarantine, we're ready to go, we're all healthy. Everyone feels good? Everyone's good? We're not contagious or anything anymore. we're good. So I just wanted to give you guys that update. This is what it's been like. It's been absolutely crazy. My mom seemed to be fine, so that's that. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know what your experience is. What?
Mommy, I was taking a picture with you.
You were, weren't you? Let me know what your experience is if you've had it. If you have any questions about it, please let me know. If you're wondering about like vaccination, we did have the Moderna vaccination. We all got vaccinated somewhat around the same time. The kids obviously are not vaccinated. There's not a vaccine for their age or anything like that. Well, I mean, I guess there is a trial, but anyway, we're not doing that. So yeah, that is kind of how it is. So if you have questions, concerns, your experience, whatever, share it in the comments down below. We'll make sure to respond back. Thank you so much for watching. Give the video a big thumbs up. And in a couple of days, 1 week from the day that I'm recording this, we're moving into our new house. So come back and take a look. We'll see you next time. Bye.